We're back on the line, SMP, and we are going to finish prep today, or as much as we can today. Because last night and over the weekend, I believe I finished getting all the armor that I need for the wizard stuff. Which means we can now start fusing it all together. But I hope you are well. Also, Dance and Bug, I'm sorry that you got food poisoning. I hope you feel better. But I hope everyone else is having a wonderful day as well. So yeah, basically we're just going to be fusing everything together. As much as we can, really. There's so much. Also, Intari, thank you for the 18 months. That's crazy. 18 months. Big number. Hold on, let me... Some people don't clear out the chests of this. And what a shame. Okay. Ba 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 da 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 da. Well, we are just slowly gonna smelt all this up. Let me get all of this out of here. Just a bunch of random leather armor. And chicken. But yeah, chat. Hope you all are well. It is a new week. Also, Neri, thank you for the 170 consecutive stream streak. I appreciate it. But yeah, chat. We gotta start fusing all of this together. So I think we will do... Yeah, so we'll do this first. Or not? Okay. So I don't understand. They're both the same. It's so weird how that's not like compatible. But this is spell amplify, spell velocity 4. Have it. Now I have to get all these levels again. It's a lot of level gaining today, chat. Lots and lots of levels to gain. Cat catcher, yeah. But thank you for the 20 months, Loon. I appreciate it. Still a big number as well. 20 months. Y'all are getting into some like nearly 2 years, which is kind of crazy. Oh yeah, cat catcher. Hold on. There you go. For context, there is a Discord server, and it has a like cat catcher bot mod, and if you just type in, if there's a cat that appears on that channel, you type in cat and you catch it. And so while stream was going and like the countdown was going, I just typed cat into the chat, and he was like, "Aren't you live?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it." So it's all good. It's all okay. I'm gonna need so many levels. I wish we had like an Enderman farm or something. Cause like... I need to then combine this and this, which is 13, which is fine. But then I need to take this and combine it with this. I don't know why this is too expensive. Get this, so it's like it's just a lot. 15, 12. Okay. Yeah, chat, what have y'all been up to? Anything interesting happened going on this weekend? Anything fun y'all did? For me, I got I got more of the script written out, and so far the script writing has been going really good so far. And then also, I've been slowly, well, technically not slowly, I finished it all. I got all of the highlights removed. So everything has now been removed from the archived highlights section on Twitch. '07, goodbye to all of that. All that. Everything else will now be on YouTube besides the important things. Played some Majora's Mask and started piecing together a template from a custom Pokemon. Oh, nice. That's fun. And Liza P, and also meeting a friend. Oh, that's cool. Okay, got to. Cool. And there. I don't think you have one. No, you do. Alright. That's emeralds that we can use for XP bottles, which I need to save up on the XP bottles. How deep's the hole? Okay, the hole's gotten. Oh, that's bedrock. No, that's not bedrock. That's deep slate. Dang, Apples. Is that a mob spawner? Oh, it is a mob spawner. Huh. Would you look at that? It's a zombie one. Oh, that's nice. I was on a Western riding competition on the biggest range in my country, apparently, which was fun. But what wasn't fun was the fact that I had hay and my allergies started and didn't go away since. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Zircon. Allergies from like pollen, dust, and hay is terrible. It's really rough. Yesterday, it was fun until local food poisoning, but other than that, doing good. That's good. Alright, so which one was cheaper? Oh. That was cheaper. Cool. Alright, so what is that? That's amplify. Oh wait, I didn't need to do this one. This already has amplify and spell velocity. This already has okay, I just wasted levels on this one then. Welp, okay. Unfortunate. Because that's amplify 4, that's spell velocity 4. Sunfire, Sunfire. Okay, cool. You know, I'll just keep it just in case if I do need it. If not, that's fine. I need the Sunfire stuff next. 5 levels. 11 levels. 5 levels it is. Alright, Sunfire. Nope, other way. Awesome. That's Sunfire. We now need to combine these two Sunfires together. 15, 12. 12 more levels once again. I need to save XP bottles to get to level 40, specifically so I can give them to like Cherry or Appo or someone, just so I can get the last level on this book. High blooming season. Vaccine shots for like the 3-4 shit. Yeah, that's fair. But 110 consecutive stream streak. Thank you for that. There must be a faster way to get levels. There must be. Besides, like, I know trading with villagers, but I don't have villagers to trade with. So I don't... I don't know what... Why is there zombie flesh in this? But... The... Oh my gosh, yeah. So... I need to figure out a way to do more levels, because... The idea that out of everything that we have to do... It's gonna cost so much experience just to try to get all of this done, and then needing to start actually combine each of them individually is going to be a pain to actually get. And I don't want to waste the experience potions because I need them to get level 40 for this. And I don't want anyone to grind 40 levels besides me. But I have possibly a good idea. I don't know how well it would work, but it's possibly an idea. I need that bucket back. Or do I have a bucket? I have a luminous bucket. Okay, I need that bucket back. Need thine bucket. I need water. I need that bucket. And we're going down into the hole. The reason why we need to go down over here... I don't know how well this will work. Did Appa just find these in the looter chest and just decided to place them here? Is that what this is, chat? Or am I missing context to this? Because that's a like stone beetle and that's like a stone phantom. Anyone want to care to explain what's going on here, or am I just gonna have to like try to figure it out? Also, I don't know if it'll be bright enough or not. Because light level is 10-ish here, with it being daytime as well. I don't know if that's going to affect it. Beetle. Yeah, beetle. I wanted to try to farm zombies there. Ooh, slime. I want to farm around this area, mainly because... Mainly just because that way I'm in range of the watermelon pumpkin farm. From the dungeon chest. You know, it makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Because if I'm at least able to run that while being next to it within the same chunk area, it's fine. Also, big cave system down here. Oh. I don't know what to do. Because, like, what is it? Melons are a faster way to spawn, but because of the nature mod and how the server has changed with stuff, things like spawn and harvest way slower now because of this nature mod that is on the server. Right? Also, another mod messed up the auto sorting system, so now everything's just melons instead of fully crafted melons. And we're kind of at this weird, like, rut-row moment. And I'm trying to figure out what do I do to get the most XP. Because, like, zombies only give so much. If we had an Enderman farm, it'd be way easier, but we don't because the end is locked. You know what's crazy? Hypothetically, if the end is just a hey, don't go to the end moment and not actually locked, I could hypothetically, with enough TNT slingshots, with enough TNT and slingshots, I could get downwards to the stronghold, place the pearls if I can interact with them, and then go into the end and kill the dragon because I have a staff that does damage. I'm not going to do that, but it just came into my head that I could hypothetically do that, which would be funny. $15, $12. Being a ghost is rough, chat. The things that you can and cannot do. Because, like, if I was able to get at least one villager that was able to trade logs and I was able just to chop down trees, oh, it would go way smoother. But right now, gotta just do with this, unfortunately. But no, the video essay, like, script writing that I've been, like the spoken word style, I've gotten more of it done over the weekend, and I've actually been able to start segmenting the things that I wanted to. And it's turning out really good. I also found the music that I wanted to find, chat. You want to hear the music? This is going to be the sound, or like the style of soundtrack. Auto tree farm and Fletcher's. See, the thing is about an auto tree farm, I can't interact with blocks. Would be amazing. I mean, it could, but I'm also not gonna break the rule just to be because I'm a good person. Um, and auto tree farm doesn't work because I have to build the auto tree farm and I don't have the materials and I can't get the materials because I can't break blocks. Yeah, I know, but this is this is the style of music that I want to go for. I'm using this as a baseline if I want to to look for other songs, if I want to use other songs, or if I'm just gonna have this one like extended. But funny enough, it's called Empathy, is what the song's called. Here, I'll turn it up. Inaudible this, yeah. I have it. It's because I'm adjusting it on Epidemic Sound, not just in my wave. Yeah, this is the song. I feel like this with the theming and style that I want, um, for the video would be fun. Because it actually fits how I'm wanting this to go. Yeah, heartfelt feeling. Sentimental, but also a bit sad. Because it is a sadder tone. I'm trying to make it feel more from the heart. Like, type of emotion. Not something that's just, like, statistical and analytical, but more from the heart. And, like, actual emotion to it. So I want to find stuff like this, or only use this song and just extend it if I need to. Alright, Sunfire 5. Now I need to combine you two and this, and then we are done with the cape. So that's 27 levels. I don't get why this is too expensive. Oh, wait, no, that's only... Oh, I do need the other one. Because I have spell velocity that I need to finish. Sorry. Oh my goodness, it's just so much stuff that I have to make and combine. Like, what is it? I don't want to eat it. Like, and I don't want to use the experience bottles because I need to save these for when I need to give them to someone else for what's it called? When I need to give it to someone else for the book. Okay, what I think I do right now then, just to get a bit more hits of dopamine, is we just do all the cheaper stuff first. Try to get all that done. All of this done first. See if I combine these two first. That's actually better for me. 19, 20. But even then, it's gonna take forever. You know what? We're just gonna go armor by armor, slowly but surely. Gonna check something real quickly. How's our food looking? So far so good. So that means I could technically because onions are a quantity, an abundance. Because if we look, I don't know if it's in here or not, but there is a... someone wants onion, right? Or am I, like, delusional? I might be delusional. No, you want onion. Yeah, and you want onion. Okay, cool. So, it's not a lot, but if I need to get more onion to craft stuff later, I can. But for now, this just gives me a little bit more experience and a little bit more emeralds. Without only using melons and watermelon. I just want to do it for that one. I'm not going to just go through it entirely. Because right now our food supply is up, and so we don't really have anything to need to make any food. So we're kind of just in this moment of waiting, because right now I'm usually the only one on the server, and I've just been buying golden carrots for food. So yeah, I took the pasta again. Dude, we kind of just gotta wait here. Any items or potions that increase the XP? Are there? I don't believe so. Nope. Nope. There's wax explosive. There's an exploder spawner, which is a mob variant, which I'm guessing is just a different version of a creeper. That would be very useful, wouldn't it? Alright, what was... Ugh, 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 ugh. The fear that I'm having right now, chat, is if it gets too expensive for certain things. Like, the game's like, no, we can't do that because it's too expensive, and at that point I'm going to lose my mind. You will probably see a crash out because of how much I've put into this. I'll put relevant boat. Yeah, an XP share, please and thank you. Yeah, I probably will crash out. If I can't fully craft this armor to what I'm wanting because of how the enchant system works in this game, even though I try to optimizing it 100%, you'll probably see a crash out. Because what do you mean an item is too expensive to like fuse together? It makes no sense whatsoever. What I would love is a blue moon, because I think XP cost is reduced for like items. And if it is, I'm just gonna do everything at the lowest cost that I can and just use it all together. Adding lucky a 50% increase to MC hold on while I learn to kill. I mean, honestly, that wouldn't be a hard thing to code, weirdly enough. I don't think so. I think all it would be, right? Like you'd have to adjust like bugs and whatnot. But if an item is in a person's inventory, you would then determine what factors give XP, but then you just add a double, like a 2x system. So it gives you 2 times the amount. And if you weren't worrying about it like stacking, right? You weren't worrying about like it only being like one lucky egg per holder. You could just have someone have just as many eggs as they want in their inventory and just continues the 50% increase. It would be pretty simple. I don't know how you would I don't know the exact coding for it, but I don't think it would be too hard to create. From what we've seen with other coders, I don't think it'd be something like incredibly difficult. Prop 4, okay, so we now have this. I combine you two, 35, 30. Okay, cool. 30 levels, that's all we need. Is it? This is gonna be a very grindy-esque vibe stream today, chat. So if we want to vibe and do whatever we can, we can. There are no such people. That's funny. Dun, 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 dun. I got a little side loader for my cards that I've been collecting. No new ones, but got a Vault X little side loader instead of a binder, just because I don't have as many cards. I want to save the binder for when I do the MCC Creo stuff. Also, I got a foam roller. That's another thing. So I can start like doing stretches and such with it. Because that's what my chiropractor suggested is I get a foam roller. Because it hurts. Well, yeah, it's supposed to hurt. Like if you have especially a high density foam roller, just it rolls out all of the like knots and lactic acid and muscle and stuff. That's what it's for. I'll leave my knots like a on the prairie. No. No. Getting lactic acid out of your muscles and joints is very good for the body. Alright. Oh, wait, I got a Pokemon card pack to open, I believe. Also, this has been on repeat. I'm just switching back to the lo-fi stuff. Lo-fi. Oh, no, that's the save playlist. That's why. Lo-fi. Playlist. This one. Got a Pro Pass CX. Nice. That's solid. Alright, opening up a pack. Arceus pack. What do I get? Alright, we got a Bronzor, which I have not gotten yet. We got a Gabite. We got a Larvitar that I have not gotten yet. We got the Celestial Town Elder, which I have not gotten yet. And we get a Garchomp EX. I'll take it. I already had one, but I'll take it. You know what? Good pack opening. Yeah. Another fun little thing, chat. Not really Minecraft or gaming related, but I've been thinking about getting a shorter haircut, having my hair be shorter. Getting a shorter hairstyle recently. I've done the long and the long. How much shorter? Decently shorter. Not like extremely short, but still shorter. Like definitely shorter. Like lose a lot of the length and bulk of my hair because my gosh, is it a pain when it gets wet? And it is a pain to dry. Back to the Matt Pat. No, we're not going that short. Have like a good medium length, like decent size of like short, like not like like around medium length, not like super long, not too short, like short to medium length, I would say. Don't know what hairstyle, but just get it around there because I do need to get a haircut because my hair is getting longer again and I need to just cut it out. I'm not going a mullet. No, I'm not doing a mullet. A mullet's the one thing I choose not to do. That's the one hairstyle I refuse to get. I don't want a modern mullet. It's not for me. You just wonder picked a Skyform Shaman off Zaid here. I mean, to be fair, out of everyone that could have gotten, like, you could trade with, Zaid's probably your best option. Mans is like every single card. Mans threw money at that game? Yeah, which I don't think was the smartest thing to do, but it's not my money, so I can't really say anything. Pop. Pop. And we wait. One of these type of streams today, chat. A good old vibe and grind. Ugh. Just had to sneeze, my bad, chat. But no, overall, once we get this done, I think they'll be pretty much prepped besides the book. I'm not too much worried about the bombs in that. Like, I'll probably craft a few, but nothing too crazy. Would you be interested in a D&D playbook that has rules for humans fighting and restraining giants without traditional magic? Remember after D&D yapping? Like Attack on Titan? Sorta. Humans fighting and restraining giants without traditional magic is very much Attack on Titan. Also, doesn't think for the 120 consecutive stream streak. Crazy number. Like, I don't know. It would be a very interesting handbook, but like if you're doing the D&D aspect, you could technically still do it by conventional means in D&D. Okay, Poe. About a blessing from a goddess. I mean, not really. You can restrain a giant without using like magic. It's as long as the DM allows it, really. If you can think of a proper way to make a machine or a contraption or use an item that isn't magical to restrain a giant, it could work. I mean, from every campaign that I've watched and played in, people have done some very interesting methods that you wouldn't think would be conventional for D&D, but just work. If it's as the saying goes, if it's a cool, fun way to do it and it makes enough sense, let them do it. Right? Like, I think overall that's pretty much how it goes. Boop. I mean, there's a free pre-made campaign and pre-made character for all three parties, and guys, I just had this knowledge. This is really totally not me trying to get another D&D stream. What do you... that's funny. No, have I ever told you about a friend group in high school? Like, I wasn't playing D&D at the time. Like, I watched it, but I just never played it. And they were telling me about their campaign. And the DM, who was one of my friends in high school, was telling me what like the players did, and he allowed it because they They had the proper methods for it. Right? So basically, they had a barbarian dwarf on their team, in the party, as you would, right? Now, of course, it's a D&D campaign, so if the players have an idea, it's not conventional, not scripted, it's gonna something happen. So for some reason, I don't know how, but in this campaign, they somehow required they have a bag of holding, and they somehow stored thousands upon thousands of barrels of oil. Okay? I don't know how they got it. Don't know. Don't remember what they did. It's just the DM was like, yeah, so they did this thing and then they got a bag of holding and throughout one of the, as anybody does, yeah, and so they're like, you know what, we're just gonna put all of the barrels of gasoline slash oil into this bag of holding. Right. It's limited capacity. No. Bags of holding, it's weight based, I believe. It's not like limited capacity. I don't think there is hold on, capacity bag of holding. What is the limited capacity? Because I know up to 500 pounds, yeah. Or 64 cubic feet, whichever comes first. The weight of 15 pounds regardless of its content, yeah. Yeah, a bag of holding can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. Um, so basically this isn't like your normal bag of holding. This is like one of those special bags of holding, right? It's not your conventional like method. Okay? It's ones that like you just can't buy. You have to find type of bag of holding. From what he was explaining, it was not normal. Because I asked that same question, he was like, "Yeah, it just they found it. They got it off of some dude, and well, everything went right for them." Type of situation for the players. Then they had this bag of holding, right? So then, so it's basically they decided to use it, and they just store a bunch pocket like a bag of pocket dimension. Basically, yeah. Um, they decide to take the oil, right? And I remember him telling him like, "What do they need that much oil for?" And like, well, they use it for different methods. Sometimes they'll just leave it as a big trail if people are following them and have people slip on the oil in fights, like grease, just a bunch of grease and oil. And they'll just let people like let the enemies slip and just like change the terrain of the battlefield when they want to. As like an action, they'll just take a bag of oil and then just put it on the ground and smear it, and they'll also sometimes set it on fire. But one that really stuck with me, and the DM allowed it because they realistically provided they had the stuff and method for it. So they had I don't know. I think they were fighting a bigger creature like a giant, right? And this is why I'm on this topic. They were fighting like a bigger creature like a giant, right? And they were with an army, and there were catapults. So they ran out of ammunition or something like that. And so as a way to slay the giant type of method, the barbarian with the high constitution and high health that he had, and since they had a healer in the party and they were with it, he doused himself in the oil. They got into the catapult, and they set the barbarian on fire and launched the dwarf barbarian straight at the giant in a fireball-like catapult. Barbarian survived. The barbarian fully survived. And the DM allowed it because they had all the items there to allow it to be done. And that's why I'm saying, technically, if the party has the right method and the DM allows it, technically, you could take down a giant and pin them down to the ground or do whatever, as long as you have the right methods for it. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that was another thing that they would do. With those barrels also was like grease, right? Why did they have so many barrels of grease? Like, also, yeah, they would go to different when they go into like town markets. They would try to find the like shop places that would sell grease as well as oil, just so they could keep it as like a stock up. And so whenever the barbarian was in like a fight, because the barbarian's the tank, right? The barbarian, they would put the barbarian in grease. And they would do grease just so the opposing like bad guy couldn't grapple the barbarian. Or just have a harder disadvantage to grapple the barbarian because the barbarian's covered in grease. So he's slippery. That's another reason why they got so much grease in there. That was because I asked why, and they're like, because they use it for different like methods. And you know what? Fair enough. Honestly, sometimes D&D, anything can happen. You can launch your party out of a catapult directly at a giant, or you break a magical wand down the middle of your leg and set off a massive nuclear explosion. Both of those work. Both of those work to take down an enemy. Modern problems require modern solutions. Yep. Anything can happen playing D&D. Anything. Yeah, it's crazy that like also chat when I was at like 840 something, I believe, on my highlight stuff. Now we're at 74 hours. What I've kept on the Twitch side, okay? I kept the first ever streams that I did, the first 2 streams that I did, just to have it as like record. My first affiliate stream, the killer frequency reward, so the killer frequency, like spooky horror game, because that one was fun. Some of the POW rat hunt events, so like the creator one and like the Patreon one, the Duckcraft birthday stream, my 1 year streaming event, stream anniversary. We then got the makeshift event, MCC Rising 3, me coming back from TwitchCon because that was Emily the Face reveal, Jingle Jam, some biome battle, and that's about it. Oh, also the revival event. The 26-hour revival event. So all of that is being left on. Yeah, MCC Rising 3 is on there. MCC Rising 3 is saved. Yeah, but everything else will be put over to YouTube. I'm still working on getting all that done through, hold on. The methodology, and once I get that like all set up for February, I'll then mass upload February, and then I should be on March. Yeah, we kept the first affiliate stream, so there will always be content for me being timed out on the affiliate anniversary. Yeah. I mainly just kept all the big moments in reality, right? All the big stuff. And like some of the more like fun event type of things that like I participated in. But like I said, everything will be saved on the VODs channel. I think exclamation mark of VOD. I forget what the command was. Abolish your VODs. I forget what it was. Um, Hold on, let me check. Uh, Fosa bot. Let me check. What is the command? Oh, do I not have one? I might not have added one yet. Whoopsie. I do need to do this though, real quickly. Um, nope. Here, exclamation mark mod form. And I need to pin this because I forgot to pin it. That is, we're doing another mod esque form stuff. So in case anyone wants to be a mod for Twitch, they can fill that out. I can read through the applications, and we'll pick 1 to maybe 2 people for it. I announced that Friday, so I'll probably go through this week, and then probably another week at like a week and a half for people to sign up on stuff, and then afterwards, um, what is it? Afterwards, just get the. I think Brad. um, but no, once that's done though, I think it'll be fun. I will say, um, actually, I won't say that. I'll leave that possibly if I do or do not do that. I'm not too sure for that one yet. But just regarding like line SMP wise, I'll wait for anyone who has ads to get back. Can I craft this now? Nope, that's 35. All right. One more, please. Just let me combine these. Are you kidding me? Why is it too expensive? I don't get how that's too expensive, game. I hate the stupid freaking rule of it being too expensive because yada yada yada. Oh, that's so dumb. Like, I should be able to just take the spell amplify and spell velocity and put it on the armor. Wow, this is so stupid. Like, you're telling me just because it's one piece of armor because it has a higher value. I'm upset about that. That means I have to figure out another way of getting that armor to what I want it, because, you know, can't have nice things. I genuinely am annoyed by that, by the way. I genuinely am annoyed. Because, like, what is it? Because the thorns? It's because there's thorns on this? You know what? We're just gonna disenchant this real quick. I just want to see something. Yeah, it's because it's thorns. It's because there's stupid thorns on it. Are you kidding me? I now have to get more levels for this darn... Because, like, I need the 20% spell crit damage and the 5% spell chance. Because if not, then the damage value isn't gonna be that high. Like, it's not gonna be... What's that 24? I hate thorns. I hate thorns. I really hate thorns. Uh... like... I don't understand why I had to do that. Don't understand what it needed. but just because it has thorns. Even though it's just take the combined total of the other two and then just put them together. But no, can't do that. If I'm gonna have to redo the cloak all over again just because it has thorns on it, I'm gonna be so annoyed. It could be worse. No, it's already worse. It's just because of now I have to get a whole another cloak system again when I already had the armor crafted. Ah. Magic! Yippee! Hydrate? I've been drinking water, don't worry. Sad. Sad, sad moment. Man, trying to enchant as a ghost sucks. Oh my goodness. Can't spell to even save my life. Can I get a blood moon, please? Maybe with a blood moon it doesn't make it expensive. But I already disenchanted it, so it really doesn't matter now at this point, now does it? Oh well. Is there a specific order I should be doing this in? Hold on. Amplify, amplify, so that puts it to 4. Please, blood. I don't need a blood moon. I need. I need a blue moon, not a blood moon. I say blood moon. Alright, cool. You have that. I can then take this. Combine this with this to get Amplify 4, and then that, and then this, and I should be done. It's probably going to be Prop 5, hopefully. Hopefully. 13 levels. I can do that. Hello, it's a... Oh, it has a zone. Because like if I can't do the max amount of crit damage, why even bother, right? Like if I can't do the max amount of crit damage, what's the point? There is no point. It's not worth it if I can't do the max amount of damage. What did I grab? Oh, I want to repeat. Whoops. Let's go to the next one. Gotta get that real max DPS. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't... If you want to go full revenge, you can't just go full... Like, you can't, like, only do it halfway. You gotta get the full amount of damage. It's the only... It's, like, the best method for it. Popping in for Yep, all good. How much was it? 13? 13. I don't understand why Minecraft has the, like, too expensive enchant. We all doing? We're just vibing. Yeah, I don't know why they still have it. Like, I don't know what their reasoning was exactly for it. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is their reasoning? What's their methodology? Because, like, when you think about it, not a very good reason for it. Like, maybe for early Minecraft, when enchants weren't as much of a, like, necessity, but, like, now, especially for, like, modded stuff. Okay. Now I need to take this, and now I need to combine these three. And then you combine you at the end, and hopefully that works. Why is that 37? Someone tell me why this is 37 and that's 28. Like the requirement for certain things is ridiculous because it has blast protection 4 on it. Like, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Code silly, therefore silly. Code lazy. Like, it's been like this since what, day one? There's never been an improved enchanting system. Has there been an improved chanted methodology to this? Like, I think Mojang does a great job with Minecraft, but like they also shoot themselves in the foot when it comes to like some like slice of life thing. Like, remove the limit. Don't know why there's a limit. Yeah, that's something I learned. I forgot that's a thing. Oh, do not mean to do that. What I want to do is this, and then take this and do that. There you go. Yeah. Like, am I gonna have to remove the blast protection property? You know what? Just to be safe, because this has 4, or that has 4. I'm just gonna put these 2 on there first, just to be safe. Uh, you mean Lagundo block wars? The Lagundo wars? Yeah. Bald wars. Yep. Why does it such a weird question? Like, you see how like it randomly goes like 30 and then just doesn't do the remaining enchant value? So weird. Yeah. Shirley might be helping me in another event in the future as well, depending on if we get accepted into it or not. But that's a possibility. Yeah, yeah. I will say though, after Purgatory, I don't really know what I'm gonna do for line. Because line is in a very weird spot right now. I mean, yes, but how long? But until how long though? Like, right? Because it takes time to plan and make events and like do everything for it. But I mean like in between as well. Alright. Basically, this is the same armor as this. It just now needs spell amplify 4 and 5. Spell amplify and spell velocity 5. That's all it needs. What I don't understand is when Minecraft looks at this, it's like, oh yes, 2 prot 4s. We're gonna make it cost 31 levels. Oh, blue moon. Blue moon, blue moon. Does enchanting cost less? Please say yes. 28 or 37. No, it doesn't cost less. Why does it not cost less? Really? It doesn't cost less. Okay, that's stupid. It doesn't cost less. That's crazy. Maybe I get more experience, possibly? And if so, yes, please? Because, like, Blast Protection 4, Amplify, and Spell Velocity, with a Blast for 28 levels, even though it's not adding anything besides just combining Amplify into one. Why would that matter? That's my question. Why does that matter? The game should only add the enchantments if the enchantment isn't already there. If they're both there, reduce the cost. Because you're not adding anything else to it. You're not combining two things for one. Honestly, I wish we could remove enchantments off armor. Like, allow me to disenchant, for experience, allow me to disenchant, like, remove blast protection off it, so it's just amplify spell and spell velocity. Like, why is there no enchant removers per specific enchants? How long has the... Oh, Gravel's on. The enchanter with the dechanter, like, just get, like, a disenchanter. That's, like, separate from a grindstone. That lets you, like, remove certain enchants. I think that'd be cool. Someone... You put something on the ground. It really needs it. It really needs it. I think I get more experience while during a blue moon, which is great. That's nice. Speeds up the process a little bit. Mojang, next update. Either remove the costing of experience requirement if an enchant item already has it. I don't think they could add new enchants. They don't have to add it's literally just a block. It's just an item. Like, or raise the cap for stuff. Like, I don't think they don't need to, like, add new enchants. They just need to add a new item for it, disenchanting. Like, say you roll an enchant piece and you're like, oh, okay, oh shoot, this item only has... Oh, this item has unbreaking, but unfortunately has thorns. I don't want thorns on it, so I just want the unbreaking. Move it to a book, or, like, have it where you can transfer it onto a book, right? Something like that. Like, have it where you can transfer it onto a book. Or have it to where you can remove it individually. Because, like, sometimes you can find random loot that's like, oh, wow, I have a gold looting 3 hoe. Man, I can then remove this and put it on my looting 3 diamond sword, and then put the looting 3 onto a diamond sword. Like, it gives more value to the other random world items that you find. It's like, oh wow, this thing has curses. Maybe you can't remove the curses. Like, you can't remove the curses off of armor, but you can remove the other enchantments off the armor. Because it's a cursed armor, right? Like, that could be something. that would ever overhaul Magic. Players complain enough. You saw what happens when they reverted the bug of moving diagonally. To explore more? Yeah. It also gives an incentive not to just always trade with villagers. Like early game, it makes it more fun during early game. Because you're not just trying to just get villager trades. That's what I think. Oh, Fuzz is in the nether. Ah, there we go. Yeah, will Bojang ever do it? Probably not for a while. It's just how it is. We can only hope. Like, we can only hope for an Aether. Which, why they haven't done an Aether like New Dimension yet, I have no idea. They really could have done that. They really could have done an... Because, like, what's crazy is... Technically, when the first guy was still around, like the creator of Minecraft, when he was still around and before he sold it, and there was in development the idea of doing, of like proper coding, proper like design of an Aether world. And then someone who did a mod did it, and that same person who made the mod now works at Mojang. Like, pretty much could be doing a lot of different things. Ancient City portal being used as a new dimension again. I would love that, honestly, because it just fits and it gives the Ancient City another use. Because once you go into an Ancient City once, you don't want to go back into it again. Right? Like, giving this very crazy, scary place the ability to have a portal. And then in that very same way, that leads to a whole new dimension that lets you unlock, like, even stronger gear. Right? I think it could. No, it's setting. Sad. Um, yeah, you're not getting as much XP now. Darn, that's sad. Well, actually, maybe the luck will give me a bit more experience. I have no idea if it does or not, but we'll find out. Maybe the luck. Maybe luck decreases the value? 28, 28, 37. It does not. Okay, 37. Why are you 37? 28, 34. It's just because you have Unbreaking. It's all just because you have Unbreaking. That's crazy. A single enchant just increases the value exponentially is insane. Basically, what I need to find is just enchants that don't have anything besides amplify or spell velocity on them is what I'm realizing. Which is crazy. But that's pretty much what I have to do. Oh, you're now 20. Why are you 25? Is sure. Too expensive. Too expensive because you hit the 39 cap. Ugh. So let me grindstone these. So I pretty much just have to find an armor that only has spell velocity and amplify on it and nothing else. Because I just have 16 spell crit damage, which is not enough because you're missing so much value. Oh, hello.
Hey.
I hate the Minecraft enchant system.
Yeah?
I hate that there's a limit to it. Because I'm trying to enchant armor. And I keep getting limit capped by it.
It happens.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, chat, I just need more of this. Just amplifying spell velocity. Just need that. Because then I can put that on different pairs.
I've decided I'm enchanting a set of warrior armor.
Oh, nice. I've been working on wizard stuff. And my gosh, is it a pain to get. But yeah, like, what is it? Don't need fire protection, don't need fire protection. Well, because it's the same one. Like, why can't I just get what I need, right, chat? Oh, gravel's just gone. Okay. So we have some firefight. We just need... I don't even know if, like, spell, because I think it's the unbreaking and protection that's also making it harder for me to get this stuff. Luckily, I have these, which didn't have to combine. They were just there. Which is really good for me. If I can get this, it's great. Hello, Giga. But unfortunately, that's not how easy it's gonna be. Looks like I can combine these two. Yep, it's a long, tedious process. I still think it will be enough, give or take. I just don't know. Because, like, if I do that and I take these... 20... How is it 20... Oh, I hate this stupid enchant system. I hate it so much. Max cap being 39 levels is one of the most ridiculous things. Can't go over 39. But sad, sad time. Like, I understand if I try just going for books, it'd probably be easier because then I can just get the books and put the books on there. Are you? I am a ghost, yeah. But like, come on. I really don't want to go through the whole hassle of just worrying about this again. and like trying to get all the enchants, because like it's so much work. It's so much stuff to do as a ghost, just sitting in front of a zombie spawner, just killing. Never just goes ever in for robes. Yep, just for some arcane robes to do more damage. It's all because of... Like, maybe it's not too... What is that? 16 times 4? 16 times 4. Yeah. Oh, sorry, 16 times 5. You're doing 80 instead of... You're missing out 20% on crit damage, which is quite a lot when you think about it. That's like quite a lot of damage that is being missed out on. Don't know what to do. Do you have any openings for speaks? Oh my gosh. I think if I can at least get it there, and if it doesn't work, because I can't be bothered by going through all this again. I really can't. Like what is it? To be fair though, the difference between, as long as I get Sunfire 5, let's thrive with these enchant. Yeah, because I'm just trying to think, because that's additional 12% spell power on top of that, so I'm doing, or it's 15 on top of 25, so you're doing about 40% spell power on top. Like, it's a good chunk, but it's not anything crazy. And like, that's the annoying part. I'm gonna go camp out on the... Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought Garl was gonna be here for a bit. AFK boxing backstories. Yeah. I don't know, like, I would love to get the 20%, but I don't think Minecraft's gonna allow it because of the enchanting rule. I'd have to get 2 spell velocity, like, I would need to get amplified and spell velocity 3s on both of these. And then take them and put it on that to hopefully get it. And then the same thing for this, and have nothing else on it. Because right now, what is that? 16 plus 25. No, sorry. 15 plus 25. So that's 40 spell power. And then a crit does an additional 16% on top of that percent. You're doing 80% increase, so it's not 2 times. It's just a lot. Honestly. Hmm. Which is a bit unfortunate, really. Like, the overall, I'm trying to think, because, like, this will put it to spell and amplify 4. So, this gets spell velocity amplify. Putting this makes it to 4. Putting to this makes it to 4. But this also makes it 4, so I don't need these. I can just do this. Because that's spell velocity amplify. So putting that makes it spell velocity 4. That goes to there, makes it 4. It's already spell velocity 3, though. Maybe I don't need that one. Maybe I just need these. I don't know. So much. A lot of, like, trying to determine math. Weirdly enough. It's weird math. It's very weird math. Alright. So doing this puts those to 4. Now technically, if I grab this, I can't. Just because that's what spell velocity. Spell velocity amplify. The 4/4. If I combine these two, 15, 27. Yeah, we know we want the 50. We want the lower number. I'm literally doing mental gymnastics in my head trying to determine what would be the cheapest route for this. But yeah, after the Purgatory event, I don't know what to do next online. Because, like, again, as a ghost, you can only do so much. And I want to continue playing the ghost role. I want to continue to do the ghost thing. But there's 2 issues with this. One, if I stay as a ghost, rarely anybody's on the server. Especially at my time. This is a rare occurrence that 4 people are on the server right now at this time. Right? And if I was to stay a ghost, the odds of me doing anything as a ghost is very slim because again, can't interact with the world, can't do whatever, especially if no one's on. If I become a if I become alive, right, and I just continue playing the server as just someone who's alive, one kind of ruins the whole entire aspect of why I wanted to be a ghost in the first place. And two, it doesn't really matter because then I'm just playing a solo player mode. I'm still just doing this solo. I literally could just go into a solo single player world and do the exact same thing. Because again, rarely anybody's on, and then at that point I have to get everything and so on and so forth, and it's just yada yada yada. Yeah, I'm kind of in this weird middle spot where it's like, what is there to do next besides event-based stuff for the server? And I'm really trying to think what I can do. Because right now we're in like a weird little bit of a weird content period. After the purge. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, it is very interesting to think about. Just because, again, it's the whole Minecraft SMP cycle. New server, people play on it, new things happen, and creators don't make content because they feel repetitive or they're just bored, then they leave, and that just makes it harder for everyone else. And then it's the whole cycle again to wait for another server to happen because then it just repeats itself over and over. And it's just a weird cultures thing with Minecraft SMPs. And it's like, huh. One, it's one of the reasons why I'm making this video essay. And two, try to figure out what to do. Hold on. But yeah. It's just in a weird placement. $15, cool. Oh, that's 39 levels, so it's gonna be too expensive if I try to make this. Because if I combine these two, we get 35. We'll try it. We'll see. And 35 levels. But I don't know. SMP content's in a very weird position right now where it's like, do I keep doing the same thing? Or do I try to find something new and try something different? Turned off, by the way. It's not off, it's just quiet. It's because it was the song was ending, so it was just at a lower pacing. Because I'm hearing it at the same volume at you all, like you all are hearing. Maybe I just have to accept I'm only going to be able to get, like, Spell Velocity 4, Amplify 4, and Sunfire 4 because of how the dumb armor system works in this game, unfortunately. So that's what... I mean, that was 29. That's actually a lot cheaper than 29, 35, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe it's exactly on 39 once I get done with this, and then... and go from there. Being a content creator, especially a small content creator, is very interesting. Because, like, from a creator standpoint, right? You want to grow as a small creator. You want to continue to do things that are fun and unique, and you want to continue to grow and do this so you can do this as, like, a full-time thing, right? But because of that, the best enchanting order, but it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, the best enchant... Hold on. Yeah, combine the chest plate with a book, and then combine the prop poke with another book, and then combine... It's just with books. It's not with actual armor. That's the issue. It's the whole, like, optimizing everything with books. Because books take less levels because they're doing it individually, not by combining the entirety of armor. Like, what I'm doing is inefficient. Like, I can say that now. It's not the most effective way. But again, I can't be here being like, that's not this. Let me try again. Oh, amplified? No? Okay, let me just gonna amplify one, and then let's just keep on going. Oh, piercing up. No, let's just keep on going. It's like you can't... Like, I could, but to do that for 5 pieces of armor, that's so much, like, item, really. It's just like, cool. Now what? Trying to get all those levels individually would be an absolute pain to do, especially when I'm trying to get Sunfire. What is that? Because if I only get spell amplify, what is that? I would need how many spell amplify 1 books? So 1, 2, 2. So that's 4, 6, 12. And that's 4. And you need another like 24. Like roughly 24 books for 1 spell slot if you're only doing amplified 1. Or Sunfire 1. Or spell velocity 1. And then you do that. So that's 24. Let's just say 24 times 3. And then times that by 5, you need like 360 books. something like that. If you're trying to combine each one individually by going off of the like lowest tier level. And like, yeah, there would be a chance that you can then go here and then like look and be like, oh, this is XYZ, but it's then like, well, the odds of rolling that are low. And that's the unfortunate part. So honestly, if I can just try to get around spell velocity 4, amplified 4, and sunfire 5, I'll take it, because at least that means I'm trying to do as much damage optimized with protection. Because I need protection armor, since I will be taking damage, unfortunately. So I actually do need protection and unbreaking on my armor, sadly. Right? Like, it's just a repetitive cycle. And I want to slam my head against a wall because of it. So much grinding. Yeah, it is. But, yeah. I don't know. The... Mm, the, like, actual story of Ghost Abolish, like, this, like, little story arc technically ends at the end of Purgatory. Like, the whole revenge aspect. Because, like, what's after that, right? Go back to just vibing, basically. Go back to just hanging out. Like, besides cooking, this little grinding of these past few days has been the most content for a ghost. Which says a lot about what ghosts can do by themselves. Like, yeah, unless something else happens, but... I do want to know why TL Boss would want to be a ghost outside of IRL interacting. Just wanted to be a ghost. Like, there's no... Like, y'all realize there's sometimes just no deeper meaning besides just wanting to do something. There isn't like some alternate motive or like deep down wanting to try to achieve something. It was just wanting to be a ghost. But there could be, I mean, like, there could be for anything. You could headcanon anything you want, really, when it comes to like different like characters and whatnot. But honestly, it just comes down to Just comes down to like the act, and a bat just died. It just comes down to how the creator wants to just play the game. Sometimes for bits, sometimes for lore. I think of myself. Like, the line originally was just supposed to be a, what's the word? Like, mainly just a vibe, like, do silly bit server with just, like, the occasional lore, and, like, story lore. There was never this, like, massive lore, but then somehow more and more lore got emphasized. Yeah, it was never really a lore server. It was just sort of like, do funny, silly thing. Have fun. If you want to do fun little lore, you can, but it's not, like, necessary. And then somehow we got in here where everyone is like, thing is with the main thing is now lore. Which isn't a bad thing, but it does come with, like, a price. Nope. Hello, 425. Welcome on in. Do you remember me? I don't. Well, you're new to the channel with that name, because that was your first ever message. So unless you made a whole new account. Mm-hmm. You just fall into... Yeah, pretty much. Which isn't a bad thing. People just lurk. Here, I can check real quick. Hold on. Does it say when? Yeah. First ever message was today. Nothing else. Oh, I don't have that command. I don't believe I have that command. I have follow age. I believe. I'm not too sure. Commands have been very funky recently. There it is. Yeah, 1 month to 26 days. It happens. Since January 15th. Yeah. Beginning of the year. My Nestria started around that time, yeah. That's when my Nestria was. For foliage, maybe probably like 5 to 10 minutes. It's not super long. Popping sometimes, gotta go. Yep, all good. Thank you for stopping on by. Gosh. Lots and lots of grinding, chat. Lots and lots of grinding. I need to get these two combined and then put it on this, and hopefully I can at least get it. Hopefully it's not too if it's too expensive, I'm gonna lose my mind. No ancient gods to slay, unfortunately. Just vibing. Burger. Hello, Barker. We've just been trying to get levels. Unfortunately, some of the armor is too expensive to craft, so like I'm stuck at certain items not being fully maxed enchant because of dumb level cap requirements. It's a sad day. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to like try to, because like this is only spell velocity and spell amplify 4. This is only spell velocity and spell amplify 4. Very, very sad. So much leather armor. So much leather armor, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, at least I already have Spell Infinity. That was the first thing I went to go grab. Because I knew it would be a pain to try and do without it, but holy... But luckily, we have the pants. We're making the pants right now. Then we just have the boots, and then technically we're done. Technically, I really wanted to try to get maxed out stuff, but The game is being really much of an annoyance. Yeah. I'm just kind of just vibing to the music right now. Did I forget something? I don't know. What did you forget? That's what I'm at. How would I? How would we know what you forgot, nerdy? I don't think that's how that works. We can't read your mind. Maybe you said something and I forgot. I don't know. Going down. Big stretch. And again, I forget everything. My only thing to remember right now is trying to get this done. And then afterwards, go get some food. Got the second big boss in Lies of P. Nice. Well done, Intari. Nicely done. It was fun and difficult, as Dark Soul-like games should be. The only Dark Souls-esque game I've ever played is Bloodborne. Too expensive! Too expensive! Of course it is, because this game is stupid. That means I have to get a freaking piece of armor that's just Sunfire, Spell Velocity 3. Hate this game. That's what I forgot. Expensive reminded me of that. That's wonderful. That's Amplifier 3, which is good. I think that's alright. That's not, because like if I try, I mean 23 levels. I'm gonna try to just have it separately though. Keep those on the back burner, those are fine. That's just amplified. Like, that right there is fine. These two things together give me amplify, which then puts that, which should be okay, but I'm not taking the risk, so. Need to get to. Hello, Druppy. Oh, come on in. Alright, let's just try to get the boots now. No one's freaking Sunfire 5 on it. Sad. Alright, at least I at least need to do this with this, and then this with this. That's Sunfire 4 easy, and then that's easy enough. No, I haven't found it. How do you lose your wallet? I mean, to be fair, you can lose something pretty much any time, but it's still kind of funny. I got a flashlight on and everything. Why are you in the dark? It's daylight savings. You should be saving the time for the day. Why are you in the dark? Look, maybe it's under something. You're telling me you dropped your wallet and it somehow fell under and landed on the ground and flopped over under something. Crazy. Well, maybe it no-clipped. Ah, yes, IRL. The particles and atoms perfectly lined up exactly to such the small degree that it phased through physical matter. That's why it's 3 p.m. for me. Eastern, yep. Daylight savings. And that's why my time says is 7 p.m. UTC. Universal time. So we all know what 7 p.m. UTC is, so we don't have to go through this whole struggle again. Alright, and then that's 7 or 25. No, we just want the 7. With my luck, it's possible. My luck, I just somehow, it would just not be anywhere. My luck, it would somehow be like directly in front of my keyboard. And even though I checked there the first time, and I lifted my keyboard and everything, it wouldn't be there until I come back and look at it again. It's somehow there. That's my luck. Oh. Monkeys, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright. Depth Strider, that I now want to try to get this and this on it. That's 21. That's 21. That's 20. That's 20. That's 26. Why is everything so freaking expensive? I don't know. $18. That's 12. That's 12. Both are 12, and then I can add that, making it multiplied by 4, and then I won't worry about it that way. Okay, that's how I'm doing it. What really is like the unfortunate thing, right, is the fact that most of the leveling system right now is I'm gonna have to go back through and try to get each thing by itself. So just get amplify spell 3, amplify spell 3, get amplify spell 4, combine that with another spell velocity 4, and then take that and hopefully combine it with this so it's not as expensive. Which is annoying if I want to do that. It's going to be a lot more of me just standing in front of a mob spawner and just grinding out, waiting for stuff to happen. Because that's just how it's going to be, unfortunately. But we just wait and we be persistent. That's all we can do. What SMP this is about? Basically the line SMP is a hardcore Minecraft server where if you die, you become a ghost. I wanted to be a ghost, so I died day one, and I've just been playing as a ghost. The thing is, as a ghost, you can't interact or break or place blocks. Basically, you can't interact with any type of like actual thing, besides like certain items that we are allowed to, just because how the coding is. And so I've been trying to slowly get stuff figured out as like a fun little test. And there's an event happening, so I've been trying to get like prepped for it. And so that's what we're doing right now. But I'm probably going to be ending here shortly just because I've been grinding for 2.5 hours of just this on stream. And then the next stream will be the 12th, and then the 14th is the Purge. So this Friday. So that gives me one more stream day to get everything figured out and try to get everything else sorted. And then go from there. I really do wish there was like a cheaper way of getting certain things. But it is what it is, unfortunately. Gonna go check and see if... Depends on how long it will go for. Probably a bit of time, really. Nothing too crazy. Bup. And bup. Nope. Closed door. There we go. hours of time, but no. No, it's not gonna go that long. If I ever get put into another, like, oh, you're stuck in this room for 24 hours, I'm not streaming it. I only streamed the first one just to give the context of, like, the world. Like, world building fun. If I ever do a long, like, 24-hour stream, I'd much rather be actually playing a game and doing stuff rather than just sitting in a room. An endless white void. Just makes it easier, makes it more fun. Update found wallet. Nice job, nerdy. So how much do I need? What do I want to do? I want to do this. Just 18 or 20, 21, 18, 12. But no, I think it'd be better if I combine them individually first and then try to get them onto it. So that's 21 or 20, so I need 21 levels. Oh gosh. Alright, we'll finish this last bit of enchanting, then we'll call it there for today. Just because I want to go eat some food. And overall, just trying to get this. Entity cramming, hold on. Very cool. I need 21 levels to combine these two together. Let me spell velocity and amplify 4. And then I can combine those two. And then hopefully that's enough and it's not too expensive because you know how this game works. I made a smoothie yesterday, banana and blueberry. Nice, that's good. Good vibe smoothie. Where's the? Okay, so it's right there. Huh. Interesting that the hitbox lines up right here, which is kind of funny because you're actually opening up an empty surface besides this edge corner. So you have this entire row of these two blocks. It's like just on the line. as much, but I try to have a smoothie or water. At least, well, you should. You should at least have some form of. Hold on. Exactly on the pixel. Helps get energy. It really does. It really does. Alright, combine these, then put it on that, and then combine these and try to put it on that and see what heck is that. What is that? Does that amplify? No, it doesn't. Gosh, so much stuff. Does half a toast count? I mean, it gives you some form of carb and food, but it's not really anything crazy. It's something, yeah. It's not anything insane. Like, usually for breakfast, since I eat late, like, my first meal is around, like, 10 a.m.-ish. Like, 10:30. I usually try to, and usually, before stream, I'll have, like, eggs and toast. And then the days I'm not streaming, I'll have, like, just lunch, which will usually be, like, something like a tuna bowl that I make, just, like, canned tuna. Or I'll make a sandwich for like, the days I'm not streaming. Alright, these two go together. I want to just make sure it can be cheaper. It can be, right? Because that's 21. That's 20. 33 or 27. Cool. And then these two are 12. And I put the 12 on there. And then take this, put it on there. And then hopefully that should give me a maxed out boots. Because for some reason, I think because boots have more enchants, the game allows it to be a bit more lenient. Don't know why, don't ask me, it's just how it is. But hopefully I can get maxed out boots besides without protection 4, which honestly I'm fine with that. I'd rather have like feather falling and that, because like protection's only getting me so far. Especially if there's magic involved. So yeah. Very 6, actually feel better. Who knew? Yeah, who would have thought? Okay, we'll give these two sorted and then we'll call it there, because I'm almost at level 12 anyways. Because then afterwards, everything else is going to be way more expensive to combine. Like, you want the lowest number always when it comes to it. But holy, is it annoying. Very picky, so that's the problem. Honestly, that's fair. Like, you should be more picky with the food that goes into your system. And if you're not thinking about picky, just a picky eater, like what you want to eat, what sounds good and what doesn't sound good, that's a you thing then. But your body is a temple, as it's called. You should make sure that you're giving it the nutrients and benefits that it needs. If you aren't getting enough vitamins, supplement, and minerals from food, taking a multivitamin, taking a supplement is important. Because I do that, even though I do work out regularly and I do try to eat the best or have protein shakes and smoothies. I still take supplements. I still take a multivitamin. I take a multivitamin. I take a vitamin D supplement because even though can get vitamin D. Everyone in the world's vitamin D deficient. So something with meat in it, and then I realized that might be the reason why I get sick sometimes. Is it red meat, Zircon? Or is it specifically just meat? All meat. Interesting. The reason why I ask is because there is a tick. It's called the Lone Star tick, I believe. It's within the southern eastern area, basically in like woodland climate such. And if you get bit by it, it's saliva, whatever, makes it to where it messes with your antibodies in your system, and any form of red meat that your body eats, the body does not like it anymore, and you don't feel good after eating red meat, and you can get sick. You can become allergic to eating red meat and sometimes other meat, but primarily red meat. It's very, very interesting. The Lone Star tick? It's as far as hold on. Tick that makes you allergic to red meat, because I've looked this up before. Yeah, the Lone Star tick, responsible for causing an allergy to red meat, known as the alpha gal syndrome, AGS. The meat allergy can caused by a bite from a Lone Star tick can be lifelong, but it also can weigh off over time. So 12. Right, 12. So now if that's 20, that's 20. That's okay, we don't want that one. We want that one. That's 20, and then combining those two should be better. But I'll do that off camera because I want to go eat food and work on some stuff. Let me see. Just grab those because I need to give those to people afterwards. Give me this emerald back. Also, didn't get used to getting sick from me always, so maybe it's sometimes a thing that happens. But like I said, we're gonna end stream today. Thank you for hanging out with me again today, chat. We're gonna raid into someone. Who are we gonna raid into? I have no idea, but we'll figure out who. I'm gonna raid into water. I'm gonna raid into Water Munch. And Water is playing No Man's Land, so you guys get to experience a new SMP. Exclamation mark raid. There's the raid message. If you are subbed, and Zircon has the one if you were not subbed. As always, chat, you are awesome, amazing, and wonderful. And I will see you all on Wednesday, where we hopefully can finish all the grinding that we need to do for this event. But yeah, take it easy, chat, and remember, abolish your regret. Goodbye.